All right, tonight, a plan to stop dead birds from falling from the sky in downtown Jacksonville.
That's right. Jacksonville leaders pushing for change after hundreds of dead birds are found each year on downtown sidewalks. They're crashing into the city's skyscrapers.
Yeah, it sounds like something from the movies, but it's not. Our Zach Wilcox has a look at some of the ways you can help save migrating birds.
We're taking a look at a line of dots along a window at Mosh, and Jacksonville city leaders are hoping that this will lead the way for solving a migratory bird crisis.
And I came to Jacksonville about a year ago, and when I did, I took up my office at the museum, I had something I'd never had before, a window.
Mosh CEO Alistair Dove says that window and the tree right outside it have introduced him to Jacksonville's bird populations.
And now up to 23 species of birds that perch in the tree outside my window.
He says it's also opened his eyes to an alarming trend. Birds crashing into the window, believing the reflection is another tree to fly to.
And many of them struck my window over the course of a day of meetings where people were really quite disturbed by the frequency with which the animals do this.
Dove reached out to the Audubon of Florida for a little help, and they came up with a solution to put up bird dots on the window in the courtyard. The Audubon Society explained the idea behind the dots is that birds realize they can't fit between them, so they change their flight path before they hit the window. Dove says Mosh is the first downtown Jacksonville building to incorporate the bird dots, but after Lights Out Northeast Florida volunteers found more than 200 birds killed from striking windows last year alone, Mayor Donna Deegan is encouraging other skyscrapers to follow suit.
We can ensure that these birds safely navigate our skies and they complete the journey that they were meant to complete.
The Audubon Society says the first few floors are where dots are needed the most because of the reflection of trees. Deegan also announced Jacksonville will start Lights Out nights this weekend, encouraging people to turn off non-essential lights from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m.
This small action can make a world of difference in protecting our migratory birds.
Lights Out nights will run from mid-March through mid-May, then pick up again in the fall during migration season as a way to encourage folks both at home and at their place of business to turn off unnecessary lights while they're not using them. On the South Bank, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.